Hi, today we're going to look at some of the best running shoes on the market for walking. Now, running shoes tend to make the most comfortable walking shoes because, unlike any other category of shoes, running shoes have specific levels of support, a better geometry to them, whereby they can roll the foot forward smoothly and keeping it nice and stable. And running shoes tend to have stability features built into the shoe, so they offer good levels of support through the arch and into the toe. So we're going to look at 3 different types of shoes and how they might be the best options for you just for when you're taking a walk. So the 3 shoes we're going to be looking at are the Brooks Ghost Max 2, the New Balance Freshform X 1080 V14 and the Saucony Guide 17. All these shoes offer a 6mm drop first of all, so that's the difference in the height of the cushioning from the centre of the heel, if you like, around about here and under the ball of the foot. So in this instance, 39mm thick here, 6mm drop, 33mm thick here. So plenty of cushioning. Now all these shoes are in the same ballpark. They've all got a 6mm drop. And I think the 6mm drop in heel cushioning is kind of the sweet spot when it comes to walking. In running, shoes range from 0 drop or 4mm on the low side up to around 10 or 12mm commonly on the higher side of the drop. So 6mm sits right in the middle, and for walking, when you tend to land heel rolling through into your toe, which we'll call the gait cycle, 6mm provides a very smooth transition from heel to toe. So first of all, what makes a good running shoe for everyday walking use? Well, that 6mm drop is also useful. And also in running shoes, you've got the quality of the cushioning, whether it's the DNA Loft V3 and nitrogen infused cushioning in the Brooks, New Balance's Freshform X, a soft, spongy kind of feel to it, or the Power Run foam that we have in the Saucony Guide. All these offer slightly different feel under the foot, slightly different walking experience, shall we say, but they all provide a comfortable, shock-absorbing experience throughout the day, no matter how far you're walking. Remember, these are running shoes, so people are running marathons in these, 26 miles, and even beyond that distance. So for everyday walking, the cushioning is absolutely fine in all of them. How do the shoes differ? Well, the Ghost Max 2 is, I would call, a stable neutral shoe, available in a wide variety of widths, fits true to size, a little bit roomier in the toe box area in terms of volume, but stick true to size. And what you've got in the Brooks is you've got these side walls. Now you can see how the cushioning is cupped here, and they create a little bit of stability in the heel. So if you're a little bit uncertain as to which shoe to go for, whether you want a neutral shoe or your foot rolls in, overpronates a little, or indeed out, supinates, then the Ghost Max 2 would be a good option because it's very stable, cups the heel on ground contact and keeps the foot centered in the shoe as it rolls forward. On shoes with a thicker cushioning stack overall, books call this the glide ride rather. These are guide rails, and the shape of the shoe is the glide ride technology. So basically the scoop on the heel and this rocker on the forefoot rolls the foot forward very smoothly. So not only is it a great running shoe, it's great for everyday use. Very comfortable, very popular shoe. The second shoe is a truly neutral shoe. That's the New Balance Freshform X 1080 V14. Just came out in October, and a deep stack of cushioning. It is a neutral shoe. It doesn't provide any stability features. So if you just want a relatively light, comes in at under 300 grams, soft, kind of spongy cushioning feel, then the New Balance really is a good option for you. Again, available in men's and women's in a wide range of sizes and widths. It is true to size compared to other New Balance models. If you are in the UK just remember New Balance are a half a size difference between the US to the UK sizes. So whereas a Brooks might be a US 10 and a UK 9, a US 10 in a New Balance would be a UK 9.5. So something to consider there, bear that in mind, but otherwise true to size. You can stick with your normal size. Nice engineered mesh upper, quite accommodating in terms of its fit. Reasonable rubber coverage, but essentially the 1080 is all about everyday comfort. It's a soft, plush ride. Everything about the shoe is soft, plush and welcoming. So it really is a very comfortable shoe. If you've got a neutral foot, your foot's very stable, you don't have any particular issues or injuries, then this is the one to go for. In that respect, with regards injuries, if you just do find general aches and pains, kind of mild discomfort just from spending a lot of time on your feet throughout the day, then the New Balance would be a nice option for that, purely because of the nice, soft, springy cushioning. And then finally, the Saucony Guide 17, a support shoe category model. It provides control for overpronators. That's people that roll inwards. Looking at it from the front of the shoe there, from the heel, if you strike on the ground here and roll inwards, then the guide provides support. It does that via the scoops on the heel and forefoot, straight elasted on the medial post, and kind of catching the foot slightly on the lateral side, so your foot lands and it guides the foot forward, very neutral, very stable. The lighter shoe here, probably 10% lighter than the other models, so that's something to consider, but a soft, springy cushioning as well, wide range of sizes and widths. So that's the Saucony Guide 17. So you've got 3 very good options there. If you've got a neutral foot, don't require any additional support, New Balance 1080. If you want a little bit of support and a slightly firmer feel, shall we say, the Brooks Ghost Max 2. And if you want more support, more guidance and control for everyday walking, the Saucony Guide 17 is a very good option. So there you go, running shoes for walking, the Brooks, the New Balance and the Saucony Guide 17.